All right, first pitch coming up. And our starting pitcher here today, Zach Wheeler.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Right side. Harper steps on the bag, and an easy out to start the game. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kepler on the move. And there's 2 away. Here comes Manny Machado. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And Manny gets a piece. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Luis Ariz stands in. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Left-hand hitter waits. Whoa. Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
A couple of singles back-to-back. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Line drive, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound today, Nick Pivetta. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The Padres could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. The 1-0. Just missed.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Diaz on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Here comes Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. strike on the inside corner.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tanner Banks.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Xander Bogaerts at the plate now, and that's inside. Swing and a ground ball. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. One strike.
Here's a high chopper. In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs. Stepping in for San Diego, Trenton Brooks.
The designated hitter, Trenton Brooks.
Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. First pitch, and he just misses. And a strike in there. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
And just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that's outside. Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Got a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Now batting Max Kepler. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now the count is even. Castellanos, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here comes Real Muto. And that misses. And that is ball one. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Romano.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Fought off foul. Oh, 1 down. And foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos sizing this one up, and there's one away. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to the left. Slings it across, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Flied to left his first time. And that one pulled foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Machado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Romano checks the runner. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. Now here is JT Realmuto. Pavetta back to work. Ball one there. That one finds the zone, and 1-1.
strike.
Towards first, Arise. He steps on the bag. One gone, bottom of the third inning. This is Bryson's stop.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Still tied at 0, last of the third.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Got him! He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That's in there. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Marsh checks his swing, appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. On to the fourth. Now Machado up here.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one fouled off. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Runner takes off. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Machado out of the play. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres.
Luis Arias.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. On the ground to third. Slides for the stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Robert Suarez.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to.
That was pretty nasty. Now a move being made at second base. Pinch running here, Johan Rojas. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Up and in, 2-1. That one in triple digits.
2-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. So the tying run at second. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final score here today, 2-1. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.